college advisors with NPP. We go into different high schools around Los Angeles.
And we work with students who are a part of the Gear Up for LA program.
For a couple hours a day, you work with one student or a couple of students.
And we essentially help them with anything from setting up their online profiles to actually drafting to editing, or just hearing their stories and helping them decide what stories are most important to share throughout their college process.
As a tour guide, I feel like my responsibility is to sort of fire up these kids to, normally they're not high school age quite yet, but to get them to do well throughout high school and sort of give back to the community around me to get these kids ready to go to college as early as possible.
I think it's really crucial that as Oxy students we use the knowledge and access to education we have to provide it back to high school students around the local Los Angeles area, because these students tend to be low income, they tend to be first generation, so they really don't have a lot of basis about how to apply to college, and college is already daunting for anybody, and so it's really important that college advisors act as a mentor and help them advise the students throughout the entire process, making it as seamless as possible.
I think people should be college advisors because it's a way of like getting to help out in the community. Like, I'm from LA, and for me this is a way of like giving back to the high schools and to helping like other, I guess, like first generation students of color get to college, and I think that's an important job.
For me, the best part about being a college advisor was being able to see the impact that I had on students.
And it's just really satisfying to get to work with these students and see them progress through the semester.
I didn't think I would come to college and find a job in a career that I really like, and it's something that I would continue to do even outside of Oxy.
More than anything, NPP at Oxy has really taught me that we need to drastically reform our education system.
Seeing just, you know, the wealth of stories that they had to share and what they'd experienced was really humbling for me.
I mean, engaging with really the students is what keeps me engaged with NPP. I have such a great time talking to them and hearing about them and talking about myself, and just we have this sort of mutual dialogue of learning from each other in a way that sort of inspires both of us constantly, and NPP is the facilitator of that.
I want to be a psychologist, and so for me, hearing everyone's stories and being able to help students understand kind of their strengths within their everyday lives that they may not normally recognize just really correlates to what I want to do in the future in terms of just helping people in any way I can.
I've been thinking about being like a college counselor, and so I think this experience has really helped me like get a feel for what it would be like.
There's one way to give back is by being a college advisor, and I feel like so many of these issues seem so much bigger than us. Like on a daily basis, it seems like tackling something like education policy is really difficult, but one way that you can kind of give back and one way that you can kind of start to help those around you is by doing something as simple as like college advising or tutoring those who might need that.